Control players unite.
Hey Control Nation, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dr. Red. That's right, you asked for it, you got it. The babies are back with Baby Box 2.0. Now that the Mega Evolution base set is here, adding some crucial additions to the deck. Let's take a look at what they are. Compared to the previous deck, we have 3 copies of Lily's Determination, shuffle and draw 8 if we have not taken any prize cards. We had a single copy of Shuckle. We can heal with a grass energy attached, though it could also be one of those 4 copies of Prism Energy. We also had a copy of Psyduck to stop Dusknoir in its tracks. We also added Defiance Vest so that if we have something trapped in the active with Nacli's Corner retreat locking attack, it won't get KO'd, although Shuckle can of course help it as well. And also we switched out the Neutralization Zone A-Spec for the Secret Box A-Spec. I just found it to be way more consistent. I also want to point out that I created a spreadsheet that you can find in the Discord server, link in the description. It goes over how to beat 41 different archetypes, at least when they're separated into their respective like specificities, like so Dragapult versus Dragapult Zord versus Dragapult Dusknoir, that type of thing. With the Elgyem 2, if you want to use Nacli or Sudowoodo, the upcoming Battle Cage or Battle Coliseum, if you want to play Iron Thorns EX, is it applicable? That type of stuff. That's all in the Discord. Let's go over how the deck works real quick. We have Elgyem with Slight Shift, moving energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one of their Pokemon. We also have Nacli with Corner to retreat lock, Mimikyu with the Safeguard ability. We also added the adult Pokemon Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX with Cornerstone Stance. Pokemon with abilities can't do any damage to it. We also had the adult Latias EX, Skyliner, all the basics get a free retreat. There's Psyduck with the Damp ability, so Dusknoir cannot self-destruct on us. We had Shuckle, there's with the Fermented Juice ability. We kept the Rabsca at 70 HP, and we also kept Budew with the Itchy Pollen retreat lock. Now, if you want to take this deck to a regional, if you want to be competitive with this deck, here is a sample, which is also in the description, of what it might look like. You would take out Rabsca for Shaman. It's much easier to get off of Artisan. You would have 2 copies of Sudowoodo. It has higher HP and a 1-star retreat lock. It's much easier to keep in the active. Impound only it only does 20 damage, only for 1 as well, but the fact that it's bulkier makes it much better for competitive play. You could do a lot of different things with the A-Spec. I just chose to keep Secret Box here. You might want to add a penny. Also add a 2 copies of Defiance Vest and a copy of Handheld Fan. You could even go with the stricter energy manipulation kind of a build if that's what you want to focus on. This kind of splits between Elgyem and Sudowoodo. There's a whole host of different ways you could add and build on this deck to make it better or to your liking. I'm just going to go over a few of them. We talked about Shaman. You could add Milotic with Mentally Calm to stop your opponent from picking up their Pokemon. There's Iron Thorns EX to stop all non-future EXs with abilities from having abilities. You could add Shanks with Big Roar to switch out your opponent's active. You had Abra with the Teleporter ability to stop yourself from decking out. All sorts of possibilities here. You also had Mega Kangaskhan EX with Run Errand to get 2 cards as your draw engine, then retreat out with Latias. What else could you add? You could put back in Tool Scrapper. You could add Pokegear 3.0. You could add a copy of Ruffian. You could add a copy of Team Rocket's Petrol. Also Jet Energy, and if you like the Crispin, you could also add Grass Energy for Shuckle. There are lots and lots of possibilities here. I'll put this in the description as well. And I also want to thank the Arborist. Thank you so very much for your monthly support. It means the world to me. I can make all this content for you. And also to everyone in the Discord server who keeps the conversation going with all of your creative deck builds, getting each other ready for regionals and local tournaments. It's really encouraging to see. We take down Gardevoir, Dragapult, especially with the help of Psyduck and Elgyem in today's video. Also a really quick match against Mega Venusaur. So let me know what you all think. Please enjoy the content, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Okay, so we're facing Mega Venusaur. Elgyem is completely useless here. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, Mimikyu are good. We can also Sudowoodo Mew EX if they have a Mew. It's gonna put down I'm sorry, not Sudowoodo, Nacli. You know what I mean. All right, let's Artisan. We're gonna help him out a bit, but we need cards ourselves. Let me see here. Let's get Shuckle. We have Ogerpon. Okay. I like Lilies. We can feed him. Oh, we got Latias anyway. We can feed him Psyduck. Attach Nacli, bench the Latias. We're just end our turn. We'll go ahead and get Mimikyu next. They typically don't run Turo. So locking Mew is essentially our win con if they bench it, but they bench Bulbasaur, but we want to make sure they take a prize we can get Vest down, because then they'll just use genome hacking. We could also just Shuckle it away, but either one. Either way. They play Dawn. They get Mega Kangaskhan, Venusaur, and Ivysaur. They get rid of Artisan for Force of Vitality. So we'll see what he gives us, and we'll go from there. He retreats into, I'm guessing, Mega. Yep, Mega Venusaur, I mean. Evolves into Bayleaf. He attaches an energy to Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, now we really need Mimikyu. He runs Errand. Either that or the Cornerstone Mask. Okay. Prism Energy. Let's attach that to Shuckle. I like feeding him. I'm going to hold off on the Vest just yet. I like feeding him the Psyduck, but I also just kind of want to give him Ogerpon. And also Mimikyu. Okay, so yeah, Mimikyu would be here. They attach to Kangaskhan. They're going to run Errand and draw 2. They get a Hero Skip and an Ultra Ball off of the Arven. They're going to Ultra Ball, I'm guessing, for Meganium. They get rid of Kangaskhan and a Force to Vitality. Attach the Hero Escape to Mega Venusaur. That's fine. We have 5 prizes on the board he can take, so Ogerpon's just locking everything out. We have to make sure. He could have kept hitting us with Bayleaf, but then we just heal with Shuckle. So we just have to see what he's going to put down, if anything. And he's going to concede. GG's. Okay, so we're facing Dragapult Dusknoir. We need to get Mimikyu with a Mist out if we can. Definitely Psyduck. Ogerpon's not going to do anything. Unless it's Charizard, then maybe it can help us stall for a little bit. If we're going to use Nock, we want to go to Monkey Dory or the Dusk line. We get Elgyem to Budew. Yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less. Okay, so they attach the Fire to Dreepy. And what are we going to do? Well, first and foremost, let's go ahead and get Psyduck down now. Okay, good thing we didn't prize it. Okay. Let me see here. Elgyem, we have 1 Elgyem. Yeah. We have Latias. Secret box. Okay. I kind of like getting Latias here. Or do I? Let's not do that just yet. Let's establish Elgyem and Nacli first. We'll Air Balloon Shuckle. Go for Budew. Irony is that we might KO it, but that's our... Well, it's not alright, but... I want to slow Dusk down. You got Dreepy. They attach to Dreepy. Or Arven. They play Arven. We also want to get Rabsca so that Dragapult doesn't hit our bench. If not, Mimikyu with the Mist would be good. Hits us for weakness. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Oops, wrong one. Rellor, double check. Yeah, we have Rabsca. Okay. Pollen again. All right. Rabsca, let's go. Let's go ahead and have him hit me again. He wants to go back. Hit me with the Dreepy, then I could Night Stretcher, attach to Nacli, and bring up Duskull. Does it again? Does he not realize side up? Unless he's gonna try to like charge up a Dusknoir, but I don't know. Rare Candy Dusk, yeah. Is that what he's gonna do? Does he not realize Psyduck shuts it down? Pollen, okay. Let's have him hit me again. Okay, he's gonna Artisan for another Dreepy. All right. Gets a Dusclops. 2-star retreat. All right, so we can go after that because even if he, I guess we could just go for Dusknoir, but is he gonna try to charge one of those up? Or does he want to boss KO Psyduck with Dragapult maybe? Okay. So we're fine with that. Because we just Night Stretcher it back. Prism Energy. Actually, let's go ahead and attach to Elgyem. We can't even Night Stretcher back because he's itchy pollening us. Go ahead and do this. He could Evo, but I mean, energy. We can still just move the energy anyway. Unless he just attaches, but deal with that when it happens. Yep, exactly. There we go. It's always a danger. Because if I put it on Dusknoir, then he's going to be inclined to charge it up anyway. But he's going to attack and not use up his turn, attaching for energy. Okay. I guess you have to have Neo Upper. Alright. That gives me a chance to get Nacli back. We're protected from Dragapult because of Rabsca. And we're just going to slight shift from Dracloak onto Budew. Alright. Use Recon Directive. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Keep one, put one on the bottom of your deck. Okay, they Recon Directive again. Now would be a good time to use Zerosic. They get another Dusknoir. Okay, it's not going to do anything. They get a Dragapult. It's scary, but it's not charged up yet. If they get the Neo Upper, then we just counter catcher Nacli Dusknoir. Crispin. Okay, so they can charge it up in one go then. There's a Psychic Energy. Guess I have the fire somewhere. Yep. Okay. And they're going to retreat into the Dragapult. Okay, and they're just going to Phantom Dive. Well, it doesn't matter where they put it, but waiting to see what they do. I guess the game isn't going to show it. I guess the graphic won't come up then. All right, let's just push Shuckle for the free pivot. Iono. Could Zerosic them now. I'd rather just wait. Maybe that's a flaw of mine, but I like really, really big hands. They could have Turo, but we'll go ahead and just corner. Okay, they're going to boss Psyduck up. Okay. But they still have to get Dusknoir out of the active. They're going to Recon Directive. They attach a Psychic to Dusknoir. Okay, they're getting the idea then. All right, so let's see what we top deck here. Needs an, I mean, he could always just retreat. He could also have Neo Upper. That's kind of scary. Lillie. Let's go ahead and do that. Wow, 2 balls and a picnic basket, a Cubchoo, a Budew, a Alomomola. Let's check our deck. Mimikyu is nice. Ogerpon, Latias. Counter catcher. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. We have Arven next turn. We can get counter catcher and air balloon. Be nice to have Latias, but I mean, couldn't out the first time. Okay, all right. They put another one on Dusknoir. That's not bad though, because now we know what to aim for, and it's not keeping that one in play. We weren't planning on that anyway. But what I'm saying is, if they want to put Neo Upper on this guy on the upper left here. And how do I say this? We could just move it off of that one onto this one, or onto Dragapult even, or maybe onto Budew would probably be the best play. Keep everything minimal. All right, they're gonna pass. Mist Energy. Arven. We don't have Air Balloon. That's bad. But we do have Nest Ball, so let's just go ahead and get Latias. I'd rather see Mimikyu go away than anything else. Okay, there's a Psychic. That's fine. We can boss next turn. They're going to Dracloak. I mean, Recon Directive with Dracloak is what I mean. I'd like to get Shadow Bind. Okay, there it is. I want to get another Elgyem down. Okay, there's Nacli, but we'll have to wait and see. Palpat. All right, let's boss up Dusk. Not going to use Palpat just yet. We're going to corner. So they have 5 Psychic in play and 2 Fire. Recon Directive. Boss, Arven, Lillie. Crispin. Okay, that's dangerous. They get the Fire. Oh, is that all they have? Okay, okay. So Fire and Neo Upper if that's their A spec. We don't want to see. They catch the Fire. Okay, so maybe they do have that one. Maybe they do have it. I like my boss Budew, yeah. Dreepy, Dracloak. All right, so let's just wait and see what they do here. They pass. Iono. Choices. I don't like it, but getting them down to 3 is good. I'm really looking for Xerosic, but I mean, got a Prism. Let's see. Yeah, we need... Where is it? There's Super Rod. Yeah, Super Rod and Night Stretcher. Okay. So Arven for a Super... Alright, we can Arven for Night Stretcher. Get our Elgyem back. We could retreat. Move this onto Budew, and then... Yeah. Okay, they Recon Directive. That's, yeah, okay, good, yeah. So now... Yeah, there we go. So now if they have... I'm just dreading... You've heard me say this. I'm dreading Neo Upper. There we are. Okay, let's go ahead and retreat. Shift from this guy to this guy. We could just stay here and start moving all sorts of energies. Yep. They pass. Why don't we just do that? If they have Turo anyway, does it really matter? Move one off of here. They pass. Here we go. All right, let's just be safe and get one off of the Dusk Noir. 5 energies on the Budew. Pretty much just not going to change anything. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing here. They're going to Iono us. That's fine. Zerosic. Okay, we'll just wait. Lilies. Okay. Slight shift. Dusk. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. They're gonna Arven. Oh dear, do they have a switch? I mean, we have a counter catcher anyway, but still. They have a rod and a sparkling crystal. Okay. No Pokemon, no energy in the discard though. They pass. Basic Psychic. Alright, we'll slight shift off of the Dusk. Do you want to do that? Nah, let's get off of Dragapult. Seven energies. Hopefully it'll be 8 next turn. Yep, they pass. 3 counter catchers. Alright, 3, 5. Maybe we'll get another 3 on there. Love to see it. 8 energies. They pass. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and Nacli because why not? They pass. I'll wait for his hand to get a little larger before I use Zerosic. Yep, Ogerpon, alright. We're just gonna corner. Often, alright. Corner. Alright. Corner. This is the way it's going to be, everybody, till the very end. It looks like. They pass. Alright, now they're up to 12 cards. Let's go ahead and Zerosic. Just in case. Let's attach an energy to Shuckle. Excuse me. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards in our hand, so 28 total. Wow, that's a lot of cards. What'd they get rid of? Night Stretcher, Arven, Iono, Rare Candy, Buddy Buddy, Counter, Dragapult, Dreepy, and Ultra Ball. Alright, and they pass. I'm going to Pal Pad back in Zerosic and Iono. I'm going to Iono my hand. Alright, and we're just going to corner. Alright, typical control fare. Pass. Now we pass. Alright, they pass back. And we'll corner them. They pass. And we're just going to corner. They pass. We corner. All right, they pass back. We corner. Prism, and we're gonna corner. They Iono us, okay, that's fine. Back to the beginning. We get Zerosic, so we can just wait a while. Corner. How many did they use? They discarded one. Yeah, they're down to 3. Okay. All right, they corner. I'm sorry, we corner. All right. So we do it again. Attaches Crystal to Dragapult. Kind of scary. Still. Like just in case, like what happens if they get it in the active? All right. Lillie. Rod. All right, corner. Mimikyu and Fighting Energy. Okay, that could stop deck out, I guess. Right. let's wait for him to get up to 10 cards. Okay, now we're gonna corner. All right. And we'll Zerosic again. Use one PAL pad. All right. Corner. He gets rid of Ultra Ball, Artisan, 3 Buddy Poffins, and an Earthen Vessel. All right. And we're going to corner. He has fewer than 4 minutes. Just energy, corner. Okay. Crispin, right corner. And you can see it's GG's. Okay, so we're starting first. We get a Prism and an Artisan. Don't want to help our opponent, but let's go ahead. Let's get Rellor since we already have Rabsca. And then if he wants to hit us with Frillish, we can just go ahead and find Shuckle. I'm concerned that he's playing Guardy, maybe has Screamtail, so that's why we're putting Rabsca down. I was hoping he doesn't Iono us. Yep, there's the Ralts. Okay. So for Gardevoir, Jellicent, Ogerpon might help us. Mimikyu might help us. Mist Energy is going to help us. Iron Thorns, if we were playing it, would be helpful. They get another Ralts. They attach. Yep, they're going to use Oceanic Gloom. Okay, but we're not playing Iron Thorns, so it doesn't matter. Shuckle. Oh my gosh, look at that top deck. Awesome. We'll just do that. Okay, we'll use Fermented Juice. Heal the Elgyem. We'll put down Mimikyu just in case. We'll slight shift. The Ralts. It'd be nice if we knew which of these was Mega Guardy versus not Mega Guardy, because Mega Guardy only wants one energy anyway, so we'll just pile it up. We could just like artificially retreat lock the other Guardy. Oh, speaking of the other Guardy, there it is. Okay, so we're just gonna we put it on that particular Ralts for that Guardy. We can always just move it. Okay, Frillish again. So I kind of want this on Mega Guardy, but I kind of like want to start piling onto one. So maybe we'll just move this over there, because if he evolves and gets another energy on Jellicent, he's gonna hurt us big time. Speaking of which, I think we're gonna need Latias, Iono. All right, let's use Shuckle. Okay, so we're gonna Nest Ball. Okay, good. I was gonna say, is the game not gonna let me take it? Okay, then we got Balloon. We're gonna save the vest, obviously. We got Latias. Okay. So I'll put this on Rabsca just in case he gusts it into the active and doesn't KO. Oh, that's right. We can't use it because of Nest Ball. Never mind. Forget. Well, it's nice to have. All right. Slight shift. I'm going to try to move this energy over here if I can. Try to soft lock that guy. Otherwise, I like the idea of piling energies on one Pokemon. With all the gusting we have, it makes it easier to deal with. So if he doesn't have an energy, we just Nest Ball, so we can just use Latias at will. Monkey Dory, Mist, Prism, and Vest is another way to do this with Nacli. They're going to pass. That's awesome. Lilies. All right, let's go ahead and get our Latias, but we don't have Nacli. Okay, do we have... I always forget to check. Do we have... Yes, we do have Ticket. Okay. I don't want to use Arvin if I don't have to. Mist Energy, we're going to save. All right. Yeah, we're going to slight shift. From Gardevoir onto Ralts. And we're going to... Yep, that's our turn. They're going to Ultra Ball, I'm guessing for Jellicent. They get rid of TM Evo and Artisan. They're going to get a Curlia. Okay. They're going to pass. All right. I didn't want to use Arvin last turn if I didn't need to, but now we have a lot. We have a lot of cards here, so let's just go ahead and use. We'll take it. We'll get Vest while we're at it. Okay, we'll do this. Get both of our Nacli. We have 2 Boss, 2 Counter Catcher, Prism, and a Mist. Okay, that's fine. We have enough. That here. I don't want We have a Prism left. I don't want Nacli. I'm trying to get Nacli set up, but I don't want it to get Gus KO'd with a Defiance Vest. He's going to pass. Even with the Mist Energy, I can wait. 3 stars. He's not going to retreat. We could just have fun with Latias to retreat the Elgyem and put the Nacli in, but I don't know. They're going to pass again. Boss. We could soft lock the Guardy, but I mean, he gets an Ultra Ball, gets rid of 2 Psychic. Pass again. Another Psychic. They're in a Secret Box. They get rid of 3 cards and get 1 of each trainer. Oh, they got the Mega Diancie EX, Counter Catcher, and Buddy Buddy Poppin'. Okay. They're going to get a switch. They're going to get Mystery Garden, Bravery Charm, Earth and Vessel Lily. Yeah. They get rid of the Bravery Charm for 2 Psychic Energy. They bump our Artisan. That's fine. And they're going to Lilies. They get another. Okay, so there's 2 Guardy EXs then. All right. I mean, yeah, there's no Mega. Okay. Now they're going to Ultra Ball. Get rid of a Psychic and a Nest. They have 1 Psychic in the discard. They're going to get a Monkey. Okay. They're going to use their Shenet Gloom. We can charge up this guy. Prism Energy. Okay, nice to see, but we don't need it right now. Heal the Elgyem. Let's Slight Shift on this. Keep this other one completely open so that we can hopefully soft lock it. It's also nice knowing we have Mimikyu. Monkey plus Darkness Energy is not nice, but I mean, he's gonna pass. Okay, buddy, we're just gonna pass right back. No point doing anything. Not yet, anyway. We're gonna pass again. Budew. All right. They pass again. Lilies. We pass. Pass again. Iono. Okay. They pass. We get a Kristen. We're going to pass right back. Feels like block Snorlax. Alomomola, we're going to pass. What am I to Zerosic about now? Even if they get tons of energies, I take that back, but still. I'm always leery of Zerosic getting a Guardy deck for that reason, but I mean, if it gets rid of their resources, so be it. They're going to Arven. Okay. Vessel and Bravery Charm. They going to Vessel away in energy? Yes, they are. Okay, so if they get 2 more, they get a Darkness Energy. Okay, so they have Monkey. We have Boss, Vest, Mist for the Nacli. So if they put Monkey down, yeah, okay, that's cool. We have another win con. They could put energies on Frillish. Then, oh, they're not going to do that. Okay, never mind. I was going to say monkey it over. Elgyem, let's light shift this energy. I was going to say they could put 2 on Frillish. Transfer 30 damage, then hit me for 20. I could heal and then just heal 30 and then move that energy over. They're attaching a darkness energy to Frillish. Don't know why. Oh, is that so that they can get it out of the active and bring up Guardy? That makes sense, if that's what they're planning on doing. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They're gonna mirror. Yep, perfect. All right, we have our win con. Push the Nacli. We do not draw 0-6, so we attach Mist. We attach the Vest. We will go get the Boss. And we will corner for 0. There's a Darkness and 2 Psychic. Now, they could get a Darkness energy and get some of that energy off, get some of this off of Frillish. But we'll have to wait and see. They're going to Psychic Embrace onto the monkey. Lash at your back. Yeah, okay. Well, they're going to boss up what, Shuckle? Oh, they want Mimikyu. Okay, that's interesting. So even if they did 30 here, hit me with Mind Bend for 30, I healed the Shuckle, they could still come at me with more of this. What I would then do is I could bring up Elgyem or Mimikyu, gust up the Gardevoir and use either Ogerpon or Mimikyu. I'm going to go ahead and just corner. So, let's see, 1 energy. Guardy also resists me minus 30. So, if he wants to hit me with Monkey, I can always just counter catcher up the Guardy after he gets rid of this energy. He's going to pass. Okay, that's fine with me. Buddy. Go ahead and corner. So even though we can have fun with damage counters, we still have a backup plan. Because he can move 30 at a time. So if they have this energy on something, say this monkey, that would be 40. So he can move 30, do 30. I heal 30. Oh, another monkey. That's even better. Okay, unless he gets another. Yeah, I was gonna say never mind. He can move these. Then I heal 30. Yeah, then he hits me for 30 plus another 20 from this. All right, so we'll have to see what he does here. He's gonna Iono us. That's not good. Well, Now we get a Zerosic and a Cubchoo. We got 2 counter catchers as well. Okay. Well, he's gonna pass. Okay. Picnic basket. Let's go. We're not having that here. So even if he moves that one, monkey plus an attack is 50. I heal. Yeah. Okay, we're good. He's gonna Lilies himself. Shuffle, draw 6. So he had a way out, but we had a backup plan. Picnic basket makes everything easier, of course. And he concedes. GG's. That's against Guardy, everybody. Thank you so very much for watching CPU. If you like control style content, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be doing more on baby blocks in the future as of this video. Until we meet again, everybody, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.